Welcome to Fighting Geoguessr, or Guess the Map in Fighting. I have no clue what to call this. A game where you guess the map based on the screenshots given, nothing more or less. The person has 3 tries to get the map. If they don't get it on the first attempt, they'll get a wider shot of the area and have 2 more guesses to get the map. If they guess the map correctly, good job. If they don't guess it correctly, too bad. The maps get harder all the way from level 1 all the way to level 10, as the person tries to get as much correct as possible. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like if you want and I might do it again. Our first ever victim for this challenge is my good old friend Koi. One of the most legendary sword players in fighting, avid opens and scrim player, and being my biggest inspiration to actually play this game, so I got him as my first ever victim as a test run for this game. Can many years of open server experience pay off in knowing map designs? Let's find out. You'll probably recognize it immediately, so here is your first picture. It's a pretty easy one, I think.
Okay, Telemon. Okay, that's Telemon. I hate this podcast map, bro. Don't even.
You don't even need a thought process. You just say Telemon. It's like a trigger response.
Don't even get me started on this forecast map. Like, I genuinely know I can't with this map. I actually hate it so much.
Yeah.
Whenever I see those colors, whenever I see that color scheme, the color scheme alone is like more than enough to make me upset, bro. No.
That was a pretty that was the easiest one for a reason. You could kind of tell by like just the colors.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even need to show the zoomed out picture for this one. This one's just pretty easy. This is your picture.
Oh my god.
You kind of have a good amount to work off of here.
Okay, color scheme. It's a map that has doors in them. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can tell.
Actually, I don't think I have ever seen this before. Like, man, hold on, let me think for a second. Staff only. So, man, I don't know. Let me think for a second. It's in my big boy brain for this.
All right. We got the brain power out for this one.
Yep, big boy brain. I'm putting on the big boy pants.
Maybe this should have been level 4. Maybe this should have been level 4.
No, maybe I'm just slow because I don't really pay that much attention to map details. It shouldn't be that hard, but...
Alright, we might need a first guess.
We might, okay. I'll just say bank for now. I'll just say rob the Roblox bank for now.
Well, I think the guess might pay off because this actually is rob the Roblox bank.
It's actually Roblox bank?
Yes, this is actually an area you could see in rob the Roblox bank. For reference, here's the zoomed out picture that kind of gives it away a little bit because of the floor.
Dang, I guess I'm just blind.
This is a door you can see on bank. It's technically...
I have never seen this, bro.
Yeah, you can kind of see it at one of the parts of the map. It's really weird. I actually had no idea this door existed, but it seems pretty bank-like, so... You're 2 for 2, surprisingly. Yeah. You got this first try.
I don't know. I just threw out like a wild guess, and I just went with it.
You kind of just like went all in, and you just got it. You might recognize this when you realize what map it is. That's all I'm gonna say. So here's your level 3 picture right now.
Oh my god. Closed for something. Oh my. Okay. Is that mall?
That is not Roblox Mall. That's a pretty decent guess. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, no.
There's not much to work off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry.
Wild guys, but...
The zoom that picture might be much easier to understand. You have honestly a lot more to work with here.
Okay. Oh, that is a lot. Oh, okay. That is a... Okay. Let me not throw out a wild guess out of nowhere. Let me actually...
This is a common thing on this map. I will say.
It's very... I guess I just never pay attention, bro. I guess I'm just blind as hell.
This is so funny. Oh boy, you're gonna love this.
I'm putting my big boy cap again.
Yep.
I'm
Get the big boy
putting on my
thinking cap.
thinking cap.
Alright,
Yep.
big boy thinking cap.
Alrighty. Give me a second to think. Okay, so clothes for cleaning.
This is real thinking.
It's real thinking. Is it laundromat?
That's honestly a good guess, but it is not laundromat.
Are you serious? Oh
This is
my
your
God.
final guess.
Guys, I'm a little slow, guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I need my lifeline! I need my lifeline! Can I call a friend?
Man, I genuinely don't know. Like, I feel like when I throw out a guess, like, and you tell me what the map actually is, it's going to be like the stupidest thing ever, and I'm going to realize.
You're gonna be so mad when you realize what map this is.
Okay, let me throw out a wild guess. Let me not overthink about it too much. Is it like? I don't think it's right, but is it Hotel Elephant?
Another good guess, but it is not Hotel Elephant.
What?
So
What is
this
this,
map, this is everywhere on one part of this map. It is Roblox Bowling Alley.
Excuse me, what?
So in the bowling alley section of this map, this is everywhere. You see this
Man,
also
I
out of the
know.
window spawn.
Oh wow, I think I'm just blind as hell then.
It is everywhere on that part of the map.
Yo, yeah, I'm just blind, bro. I'm just blind.
Here is your picture.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I feel like this is easy, but let me actually think about it. Let me think about it because I feel like this is a really easy one, but let me not jump to conclusions.
Don't overthink
so
it.
quickly.
Don't overthink it.
Okay, let me not overthink it. Okay. No overthinking.
I wonder what fighter that is.
I mean, that is skateboard, but like, I mean, is it skate park? Is it skate park?
Okay, I will say this. That is skateboard.
But it's not skate park. It's not bogus skate park, right? Okay. Oh my god.
This is real.
Nico.
This is real thinking.
Nico.
Hi. What up?
Okay, so if it's skateboard, then.
Do you want to throw out the guess? This is the first picture of it, so like, you can go for your gut guess.
Okay, let me go for my gut guess and say, just for now, let me say that's a bogus skate park. Just for now.
I was kind of expecting that, but it is not Bogio Skate Park.
I knew, because I knew it was not bogus skate park, but I think I need a little bit more to work with. I think I need a little.
So
Maybe the colors.
here is your second picture.
Oh my god.
There is one map in the game that has this.
One map in the game.
I will say
One.
that. There's one map.
Only one map. Okay. Give me like another 20 seconds to think about this.
Alright,
Hold on.
another 20
on
seconds.
Putting on my double thinking big boy cap for this.
Oh, we got the double cap. Oh,
We have the
shit.
double cap.
Oh, man. we thinking extra for this one.
I'm going to throw out the mall guess again, the Roblox mall guess again.
Honestly, pretty good guess. Unfortunately, this is not mall.
No!
Alright,
Man.
last guess.
Okay. So if it's not mall, then guys? Guys?
I need a lifeline!
Can someone call an
Make it multiple
ambulance?
choice, please!
Please? Can someone call an ambulance?
Don't worry, there is one map in the game. And it's not
entire
mall.
game, there's only one map. Is it like in only one place in the map, or is it like in multiple places? In the
I
map?
will say this, this picture in particular is present in multiple places. on the map.
Multiple places. I guess I'm slow and blind then. Oh my god.
Sword players are not beating the smart allegations, bro. They're not smart.
Oh, okay, that's just personal. That's just personal. That is just personal.
I do not condone sword violence. This is a joke. This is a joke.
Okay, Nico Netsus.
This is a joke. I play sword. This is a joke.
Yes,
Please.
Nico Netsus. Whatever floats your boat, Nico Netsus me.
Alright, we might need a guess here.
Yeah, I'm just going to throw out Wildcats. It's like the Roblox Museum. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a guess.
It is unfortunately not museum. So this map, this is pretty present amongst this map. This map is train demolition.
That's
so in train demolition, there is a part on the sides that has a skateboard shop, and this photo is present in like 4 times on train demolition.
Oh man.
Around the spawns.
I'm just a fake fan at this point. I'm just a fake fan at this point.
For some reason, I think this picture is taken at the front of the shop. I was gonna take a picture of the skateboards, but I think that would be way too similar to Mall.
I think so, yeah. And I mean, well, you get 3 guesses, so
yeah.
I mean,
and I don't think this particular image is present on Mall, because I know Mall has a skate shop, but I don't think it has this image.
That was my thought process, because I know that Mall has like a bunch of references, and I was thinking, hey, that's probably from my skateboard shop, and Mall has like a lot of shops. Yeah.
All right. Here is your image.
Okay, color scheme. Okay. Oh my lord. Nico, that's just what are you putting me through? Oh my god.
This is Phighting Geoguessr. That's exactly what I'm putting you through.
Right now, we have one question in mind. I only have one question in mind. Is it a map that's in like the open sort of map rotation, or is it a map that you can only access in private servers?
What type of fucking question? I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer that.
I know. I'm just saying that I'm not telling you to answer.
But
that. It's just
that is a good question though. That is a good question, I will say.
Okay, for now, I'm just gonna throw out a wild guess, and I'm going to say Hotel Elephant, just to throw out the guess.
That is not Hotel Elephant.
Okay.
Alright,
that's fine.
So I think the expanded image will not help as much as you might expect. But
oh man.
There is you did mention something. But here is the expanded picture.
Okay. I'm putting on the triple thinking big boy cap.
The cap is just getting bigger, bro.
Oh. No, you need to be nice to me. Hold on.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay, so there's no way this is a map that's in rotation. Okay, there's no way. There's just no way.
What if it is?
You're making me overthink it. You're actually.
You might be overthinking it yourself. Okay, no, I will help you out by saying this. This is one of the out of bounds spots.
Oh, of course it is. Oh, okay, of course it is.
Actually, that kind of seems pretty obvious, because what the fuck is that ramp?
Yeah, I don't know what
what is that?
I have never seen this in my life, because what the hell is that? I'm going to go, and I'm going to give myself the benefit of saying and trying to narrow. I'm going to try to narrow my options and say that's a map that's not in rotation. I'm going to try to narrow my options and say that is not a map that's in rotation. I might be messing myself up here, but I'm just going to. Yeah, I'm just going to. Anyways, let me keep thinking about this.
We're really narrowing it down. We're bringing up map rotations. Let's go.
Yeah, bro, I have to. And it's barely level 5.
Maybe this should have been a little higher, not gonna lie.
Oh, now you're saying that. Oh,
no, because I thought there would be something here that would make it kind of obvious a little bit.
Maybe it's actually obvious, but I think I'm just slow.
Maybe? I don't know.
Oh my god. What's the name of the map again?
What map are you referring to? Like, describe it to me.
There's this one map during the April Fool's update.
Are you referring to Super Subway?
No, not Super Subway.
Oh, normal elevator?
Not that one. I think it was the gem or something.
The gem? That's that's a crazy fucking guess. It is not the gem.
I'm just throwing it out. Okay, I'm throwing it out.
Oh well, shit! I thought that was your final answer. Okay. That was a crazy guess either way. I'm not counting that. You're just throwing that out. Okay.
I'm just throwing it out, man. I'm just throwing it out. I have Hikey. I have Hikey. I'm just giving up here. I have no idea what I'm looking at, bro. I have no idea.
Just name a map. Come on. What do you think it is? Just give us a name.
Now that you mention it, it might be Super Subway. Maybe. Now that I think about it, maybe. I'm going to say Super Subway just for now. And I know it's my final guess, but I'll just guess.
All right. Okay. So I'm absolutely not gonna count this guess because you cannot play Super Subway. It's literally you cannot play the okay. Outside of normal elevator and tycoon, you cannot play the April Fool's maps anymore. I know it was devastating to me because I was gonna put the gem on here, but I didn't realize like you can't play it anymore.
Whatever. Okay, whatever. So
I won't count that. I won't count that. I'll be nice.
Okay.
But I would want to guess.
Well, let me say something like I don't know, like Roblox City, bro. I'm just going to say Roblox City. I have no idea what I'm looking at, dude.
That it is not Roblox City. This is your final guess.
What is this map? What is this map, Nico?
It's your final guess. You have one more guess.
Please.
Come on.
Get it over with.
There's something.
I'm trying to make something out of the patterns on whatever I'm looking at. I'm trying to make something out of this, but I don't know, man. It does remind me of one map. Actually, I think okay. If I recall correctly, I'm going to go with the guess that this is Canada. I'm going to go with that guess. It's that final guess. Canada.
That's an outrageous guess. Unfortunately, it is not Canada. So, you mentioned at the start about color schemes.
I did mention color schemes.
What map does this look like to you based on the colors?
Like, I had in mind that this looks like initially I had in mind like Roblox HQ or Hotel Elephant. I had those two in mind.
Well,
but then,
I have something to tell you. This is Nuke the Whales.
That is Nuke the Whale?
Yes, the blue coloring is Nuke the Whale. Only in Nuke the Whales.
I mean, I know it's only in Nuke the Whales, but why is that? Where is that in the
map? Okay, so for some reason, they thought it was a good idea to keep the arena element of Nuke the Whales. So out of bounds, there's like a whole like sitting area, like watching the battle from above. Even though the battle is happening underwater, this is just out of the water.
Oh,
I don't know why. This is such a dumb spot. Work on. But for now, this is your first image.
Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. Lord have mercy on my soul. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What the hell am I looking at?
There's only one map that has these colors together.
Only one map.
And actually, I don't know if I want to say this is out of bounds. It's technically inbounds because you can like clearly see it sometimes.
For now, let me throw out the guess. Is this Doomspire?
Unfortunately, Koi, you may have been thinking a little differently. However, you actually got it correct. This is Doomspire.
That is okay.
So on top of the building, there's actually a satellites. On top of the big buildings, there's two satellites, and this is the insides of the satellites.
Oh my lord! I'm actually a little bit surprised that I got that like on the first try.
Yeah, only Doomspire has these color combinations. It's pretty fun. All right, you actually.
I think that's why. I don't know.
All right, you're actually 3 for 6, which is kind of crazy.
Okay, I can't believe I missed like the past 2 or 3
All of
pictures
your
on my
all of your
center.
correct guesses were on the first picture, by the way.
Man, whatever. I don't. Okay.
You're
whatever.
just swagged out, I guess. I don't know.
Yep, I don't know. I don't know.
But don't worry. This ends the medium section of my pictures.
Oh my god.
We're getting to we're now getting to level 7 and 8, which I like to deem the hard section. Here's level 7. This is your first image now.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Not a lot to work with here.
There's not a lot to work with, but I'm going to. I am a person who really loves colors. I like colors, and I like, you know, I am a very happy and whimsical person, and I like everything that's colorful. So let's focus on the color scheme once again, even though that's probably not going to help me a lot.
Wow, that's a lot of gray.
Yeah, that's a lot of gray, man. I don't know.
Then again, there's not too much to work with here, but
there's not a lot to work with. Okay, for now, let me say, is this okay, let me go with the Raven Rock guess. Is this Raven Rock by any chance?
I honestly respect that guess. That is not correct, but I can see the vision.
Yeah, okay,
now, the second image is coming in. Again, not a lot to work with, but maybe you could kind of see something with this one.
Okay. Oh my, okay. I mean, of course I'm looking at something, but what the hell am I looking at?
Oh, by the way, I mean, you do see walls.
I mean, yeah, there's walls. There are walls in every map, Nico, that's just...
But it's a pretty tiny space.
Are you saying it's a tiny space? Okay. I'm putting on the quad thinking cap for this one.
We got more.
What? We have more caps now. I have more cap. I really need to lock in for this. Hold on. There are walls, but there are walls in every single map. So like,
Exactly. That's one thing.
Yeah, that's one thing. There are walls in every map, but these walls are gray, and that looks like a tiny space. And what map has tiny spaces with gray walls in them?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
I need you to throw an answer.
You know what? I'm going to go with the same old guess. I'm going to say, once again, that's Canada, bro. That's Canada.
I do get it. I do get the Canada guess. It's not Canada.
Oh, man, I love Canada. It's just like discrimination. Okay. Final guess. Man, I have no idea of what I'm looking at, but is this is it I'm just going to go with yet another guess that I made before once again. Is this like okay, did I already okay, no, never mind. Is this Bogus Skate Park? I give up, bro. Is this Bogus Skate Park?
It is not Bogio Skate Park. So you're
whatever.
you're gonna hate me for what this map is.
Nico.
So I took some creative liberties, and the map is Boom Ball.
You cannot be serious about this, Nico.
Okay, so in Boom Ball, when you score a goal, the balls come out from like the top.
Is that the slide?
That is the slide. That is the slide the balls come from.
Oh,
you can see it inbound. You can see the spot.
Lord, I never look up in Boom Ball.
That's why it's such a good spot for this. Nobody looks up.
You pretend that, okay, you already know that people don't care for Boom Ball. You pretend that I actually cared enough to go, oh my god, it's such a nice day today. And I look up at the sky and I actually care enough to look up at the sky and go, oh my god, there are like, slides.
No way!
Where the balls come from. No way!
I will say, the nighttime variant of this is way worse. You can barely even see anything.
Oh my god.
I was gonna do the nighttime version, but it was not gonna go good. It was gonna be so bad.
I'm glad you were not diabolical enough to do that. So thank you, Nico. I will give you credit for that.
about we just explode your eyeballs at level 8? Here's your image.
You're just giving me pixels at this point.
This is not pixels. This is not pixels, by the way. This is a okay. I will say, you cannot reach this area, but you can see it.
Okay, you can't reach it, but you can see it. Are you sure you're not gaslighting me? Like, are you sure these are not just pixels?
These are not pixels.
Make anything out of?
These are not pixels.
Okay, it's really bright. So I'm going to assume it's like some sort of screen, and I know there are screens in some of the maps in this game. It's really bright, so let me think about this. I'm putting on the penta thinking cap.
This is not too zoomed in, by the way. This is not too zoomed in.
Not too zoomed in?
There's it's not like individual pixels level. It's not that zoomed in. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of learned that you can't even reach this spot.
Okay, let me go for my first guess. Let me go because I'm seeing yellow, like a little bit of yellow and white in here. Let me go with my first guess. Is it Rocket Arena?
That is a decent guess. It is not Rocket Arena, but I see the vision.
Okay,
second image.
Vision? Okay.
Second image has a lot more to work with. Honestly, there are a few things here that you can work off of. Here's your second image.
Oh my god, okay. That does actually help a little bit. Let me think about this once again. Penta thinking cap. Big boy thinking cap.
Big boy, big boy. Big boy caps on.
Yes, yes. I got this, hold on. Is this arcade?
It is not Roblox Arcade.
What?
Alright, this is your final guess.
No way. No, Sean, that is not arcade. Okay, final guess. Oh my god. I actually hate this so much, you have no idea.
Come on, you got this. I believe in you.
I hate this so much, Nico.
Come on, you got this. Look at that.
Yes, for sure.
Look at that beautiful info.
Just to make sure. Okay, you did say that the maps don't get repeated. Like you're not going to get the same map.
Maps do not get repeated.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Nico. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Okay, I'll let you do 2 guesses.
I have 2 guesses in mind. It might be a 50-50 or
what are you thinking of? What are you thinking of, bro?
Do you want me to tell you the maps I'm thinking of? Okay.
I'm just curious, yeah.
Okay. I am thinking right now, I was thinking either Roblox City, because I know there are a lot of places in Roblox City you can't reach, and I know that there are a lot of vibrant colors in Roblox City. I know that, so I was thinking of Roblox City, and if not Roblox City, then I don't know, let me look at the image again. So, if not Roblox City, then probably something like Pizza Palace, but I know that most places in Pizza Palace you can reach, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm reaching or if I'm way too far from what the actual map is. I have no idea. I'm working with what I have. I am going to say that this is you know what? I'll just go with Roblox City. Whatever, man.
Unfortunately, it is not Roblox City. So
what
I never seen this area in my life until I did some research. This is Fractured Space.
So how the hell am I supposed to know that?
So at the top of the map, there's a big fucking egg.
No. Oh.
This is an egg.
Wow.
This is a big fucking egg.
An egg?
Yes, it's a big fucking egg, and this is literally, these aren't that zoomed in. That's how big the fucking egg is.
Oh,
you can see in the second image the angle it has, and also like the skybox.
Oh wait, okay, that makes sense. But when you actually look at the image with no idea what you're looking at,
it would be confusing as shit.
What am I looking at?
All right.
Oh my god. Whatever, man.
We are free for 8, but don't worry, it's all the fun of it.
It's all for the fun
Now,
of it.
these last two I kind of marked as, let's just say these are insane. Your first picture.
Okay.
Maybe, this eye-piercing color is getting a little too much for me, so how about we just tone it down a little bit,
Just a little bit.
Our first guess, let's just tone it down a notch, shall we?
Nico? Nico?
There's
Nico?
one game with this there's one map with this texture, by the way. There's one map.
Okay, let me throw out a random guess. Completely random. Is this Banland?
Honestly, I can actually see this being Banland, but it is not Banland.
Okay.
You're gonna get okay. So this wire image might actually help you a bit. So
okay.
Here is the second image.
That might actually help a little bit. So there's only one map with this texture.
One map.
One map. Okay. One singular map. One map. Okay.
Yeah, there's only one map.
Oh my god. I truly don't know my maps, do I? I truly don't know my maps. Next time I hope one opens, I'm going to actually. I'm actually going to.
This is what happens when people. This is what opens does to a person's brain. They see players as like moving objects, and they don't even notice the map. It's just like all white walls.
This is what happens when you play Phighting just for the game and not for anything else. I'm going to cry. Oh, I'm actually going to cry. Okay.
You might need a guess.
We might need a guess. Okay. Just for now, is this Dark Age Cliffs by any chance?
It is not Dark Age Cliffs.
Okay. Final guess. A final guess. Okay.
Okay, I will say this. This is in one part.
One part. Okay.
Also, you can stand on that. You can stand on that.
Okay, you can stand on it? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I know we're in level 9, so I'm just not going to try to think about it too much. I know we're in level 9, so I'm just not going to try and sweat it too much. I think I have gotten very far, so for my final guess is this... Yeah, I'm putting this. Okay, I'm putting the heads that claps. The heads
Not the heads that claps.
I'm putting the heads that claps for this one, bro.
Oh man.
Heads claps.
You thinking mega? You thinking ginormous?
Gotta be
You're
Sunset
thinking
Plane.
humongous.
Gotta be Sunset Plane. It's gotta be Sunset Plane. That's my final guess. I'm not going to sweat it. It's gotta be Sunset
Right,
Plane.
your final guess is Sunset Plane. Unfortunately, it is not Sons of Plane. So.
Oh, okay. So everyone is dying tonight. Okay.
So, when I was thinking of this idea, this was the first location I thought of. Immediately.
Oh my god.
Because when I played this map for the first time, I recognized this, and it only appeared in this one part of the map. So.
What is this map?
So, long ago, there was a festival.
Long ago.
Have you ever played Teapots of Doom?
I have only played this map once in my life.
This is under the bridge in Teapots of Doom.
Oh my god.
That is a pillar with a rope next to the bridge.
What?
Yes. This is in Teapots of Doom. There's like a section that's under the map. Well, that people usually fight in. And under the bridge, it's this platform.
Oh my lord, have mercy.
With this texture.
I have only played in this map once, and I remember it was in a private server. You were in a private server, and I think
yeah, exactly. Yeah, this was in a festival. It was the one where Banhammer got released. I'm pretty sure. Level 10. Here it goes. Here is your first image.
Looking at this image is like so funny because
like what is it? By the way, I have tried to check. This is the only map that has this.
Okay, so let me ask this question again. Is this present like in multiple parts of the map, or is it only in one part of the map?
One part.
One singular part. Okay. Well, that doesn't really.
It gets really confusing when you start to think about it.
This does not narrow it down like at all, but okay, just for the fun of it and for the sake of the first guess, by any chance is this King of the Hill for my first guess?
Good guess. It is not King of the Hill though.
Man. Okay.
Alright, now second image, this is not gonna help at all, I'm gonna be completely honest. Here's your second image.
Oh my god. I mean, it does give me, like, more to work with, but at the same time, it doesn't really give me anything.
This is not zoomed in that much, by the way.
Oh my god.
I genuinely have no fucking clue why this is in the map.
Oh my lord, okay. Is looking at the colors going to help in any way, shape, or form?
I wouldn't say so.
Oh my god. You know, I'm just going to continue. I'm going to continue staying true to the colors. I'm going to continue working with my colors. I am a very happy and whimsical and joyful person, and I like everything colorful. So let's focus on the colors, even though that's probably not going to help at all. Man, I
got two colors to work with here.
Yeah, I got two colors. It's okay though. It's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing.
That is true.
I have two maps in mind for this, but okay. For my second guess, I'm going to go back and say, is this Raven Rock? Just by the colors, is this Raven Rock?
It is not Raven Rock.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay. Final guess. Final guess. Oh my god.
It may not be the map you're expecting.
What happened to bro?
Oh man. But yeah.
This is me right now. Okay.
This might not be the map that you're expecting, I will say.
Like at all? Oh my god, okay.
At all, I would say.
You know what? Once again, I'm going to say the same thing. This is level 10. This is like probably near impossible, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. I have two maps in mind for this final guess. Two maps. The map. If you allow me to say the two maps I have in mind, then I can say them.
Say the two maps you have on mind.
Okay. One of the maps I have in mind right now is Underground War. One of the maps I have in mind is Underground War. The other map that I have in mind, I don't know why I keep repeating the same maps, honestly. But the other map I have in mind, once again, is like Roblox City. I don't know. There are a lot of places and things in Roblox City, and there are like a lot of colors and places I have never seen in my life, honestly, because I don't pay attention to Roblox City. But those are the two maps I have in mind, just from the colors alone, because I don't think that looking at anything else in this image is going to help me at all.
Yeah, but, there really is nothing to help you out for what the fuck this map is.
You know what? I'll just say, from a final guess.
Go for a gamble.
Okay. Okay, go for the gamble. Go for the gamble. Okay. I already said King of the Hill. I already said Raven Rock.
You may have once guessed this map.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
You gotta go for the gamble.
Oh my god. So I might have tried to guess it once. I mean, that narrows it down, but there are so many maps that I have guessed. Lord have mercy.
This spot was evil, bro. I don't know why it's here.
You are evil. You're the one who's evil. You're actually like diabolical.
That is true. I could have made this way worse, by the way.
Oh, but you were just feeling very. You were feeling
slightly more forgiving.
You know what, Haiki? I think I give up here. I think there's no hope for me left in here.
What's your guess then?
Okay. Let me just say, I'm going to say Bogus Skate Park again, because why not?
Well, I will say that is a good guess for Bagyo Skate Park. Because that's actually what the map is!
It's actually skate park.
That's actually Bogio Skate Park!
There's no way. I'm doing
It is!
Oh my god, I'm actually got it. Oh my god. It doesn't matter how many maps I got wrong.
Okay,
It doesn't
so
matter.
for some fucking reason, out of bounds on Bogio Skate Park, there's like a parking lot and there's like cars and stuff. For some reason, on a different elevation, there's like a long ass road, and at one point in the road, the paths intersect and go nowhere. But one of the paths leads to a Y-shaped turn that just cuts off.
What the hell?
I don't even know if this is on the wiki. Hang on. I gotta check the wiki
Is it
real
on the
quick.
wiki?
No, I don't know. I don't think this is on the.
What the hell?
It is not in the wiki.
I'm
You cannot see
got
this.
that right.
You cannot see this on any screenshot of the wiki. You can see it barely on one of the screenshots. But that's about it.
Let me pull up the wiki, actually. Let me pull up the wiki. Hold on. I'm pulling up the wiki. Hold on.
It is out of bounds, by the way. I will say, I was going to do the coil trailer version of this map.
Oh,
By forcing the Skate 2, you basically get a darker version of Skate Park. And I was gonna use that, but it looked way too dark to see the pathways.
Oh.
So I was just like, hey, you know, I don't want to be a bitch. I'm gonna just include the normal skate park one. Which is why, yeah, this is skate park. That's the funny.
I did not expect to actually get that right. I just went, well, you know.
Look, it's not, you wouldn't expect it.
What the hell? Okay, it doesn't even matter that I got like 6 maps wrong. It doesn't matter. I got the final one right, and I think
the final.
That's all that matters.
You may have gotten a bit of assistance, but you know what? It's the font that matters.
It's the font that matters, and I got the final one right, which is the hardest one. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Just for the shit and giggles. I'm happy, bro.
Now, after all of that, you have gotten 4 out of 10, which.
I'm got it.
The funniest part is, 3 of them you got on your first guess.
Yep.
And this is the one you got on your final guess.
I'm just that good.
The Geoguessr God?
I'm the Geoguessr God, bro. I'm the rainbow of fighting, bro. I'm the rainbow of fighting.
Honestly, there's so much fun you can find with some of these maps. It's so bad. I will like to say great job for going 4 out of 10. And honestly, I think this was a very fun idea. I could probably go crazier with some of these spots.
It is very fun.
It is a pretty decent test run, I would say. I had lots of fun doing this, and I hope you had lots of fun.
I had a lot of fun. It genuinely felt like I was getting butt in a torture chamber. For how long? Have we been doing this?
Like an hour,
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I put in a torture chamber for like an hour, but it's okay.
Yeah. It's the fun that matters, and I think we all had fun.
Yeah, to your audience, this goes on to prove that sword mains are not that stupid.
This should also go to show you that maybe looking at trees could also help you guys. Wink, wink.
Oh my god, let's not.
The children yearn. They yearn for the trees, bruh.
Bro's going to start talking about rocks next, bro.
Exactly, bro. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this, Koi. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm not even gonna lie.
I did. Okay.
I would like to say, thank you, everyone. I guess whoever out there, maybe I don't know.
Yay.
Who knows?
Yay. Oh, thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you, everyone, for watching me suffer for an hour.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on that new Aphrex video, bruh. She better upload. Okay, that's my one call out. Okay, now I'm gonna end the recording very abruptly for